County 911, what city is your emergency in, please?
Yeah, I need an ambulance out to 4312 West Central.
At Just Right Auto Repair?
Yes.
Is that correct? And
Yes.
are you calling from, tell me exactly what happened.
A car fell on a guy.
Had a jack stand under it, had the jack under the subframe. Was underneath the vehicle, and then all I heard was a bang, and then it came down. Kind of knocked me a little senseless. Being under the vehicle, it sucked. Couldn't breathe. I had to push up on the vehicle to take a breath. Honestly, what went through my mind was my family. I got a little kid. I want to stick around for her. I mean, I couldn't breathe. It was difficult. I had my phone in my pocket. My left hand was free. My right arm was stuck up in the engine bay, in between that and the jack. And pulled my phone out, tried calling my brothers. Sent a message to Nick and tried to call him. Couldn't talk, but I called him. He called me back. I answered the phone.
A blue light that blinks on it letting me know that I have a notification, and that was going off. And I looked at my phone and I had a couple missed calls from that morning, which were from my little brother. I see that there's a car in the middle of the shop. It's a newer Chevy Impala or Malibu, and what I see when I come in, I see a jack stand that's kicked over on its side, and I see a jack that's up underneath the car, and the handle's down on the jack, so I know it had been up underneath the car. And I run around, I run to the front of the car, and I see my brother's legs down, sticking out of the front of the car. So this time, I mean, I'm panicked, racing here. My heart's already racing. I run in, and at that time, I grab the jack and I pump it 2 or 3 times. Nothing's happening. So just by adrenaline, I grab the front fender of the car and I lift up as hard as I can, and I'm yelling and screaming at him, "Q, you have to help me. You got to help pull yourself out." And it was enough to get the car up enough to where we could get him out from underneath it.
Sister there at the hospital came and approached me, and she said, "Sir," she says, "your son's coming here to this hospital." I said, I'm looking at her, "Well, how would you know that when the personnel here at the hospital don't know that?" And she didn't say, "Well, I just know." But I seen that look on her face. She says, "Just follow me. I'm going to take you to a room that's going to be a little more comfortable. And believe me, he's en route here now."